That is a problem that a lot of people who work hard do have. You get angry at people who don't work hard to the point where you want to insult them. You want to smack them. And it's really because you're scared of seeing that in yourself.
Yeah, that's probably the truth. That's probably the truth. So I guess a lot of times in my life I would see people and it probably was a direct reflection of who I was. And I would get mad at them, but in reflection, it's probably just be getting mad at myself.
Yeah, that's for me, 100%. When I see people that are half-assing things, I get terrified of seeing that in myself, and I get mad at them.
Right.
Just since like first day I signed in UFC, like in my mind, I was UFC champion. Like it was no way somebody can stop me. And father always told me, only one thing can stop you if I think it's like lucky punch. Otherwise, if you're not gonna stop train like you train now, if you're gonna still focus, I don't think somebody can stop you, because you can wrestle, you can punch, you can do all these things all night. You have good conditioning, you have big heart. I think you can become world champion, just you have to be focused. And not only just he say, I truly believe this too.
Nurmagomedov pops his head out, and it's not really, that's in. Nurmagomedov under the chin, there's the tap! Khabib Nurmagomedov, 28-0! And this time a big hug for the UFC president, Dana White. And Dana's gonna like that a lot more than what happened the last time around. Complete dominance from Khabib in that fight.
It's hard, to be honest. It's probably was the most difficult part in terms of professional of my career. So it was hard to left my family in Madeira to follow my dream in Lisbon without your family, with 11 years old. I give you the map. You are willing to do that?
Yeah.
It's the main point, because everyone wants to be Cristiano, but I give you the map. You think you will do it that? It's difficult. It's
the discipline.
The discipline is the most difficult thing, not only in the sport, but in the life.
Ronaldo's coming in and he's got there again. And Real Madrid strike twice in quick succession. And it's 2 on the night for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Fletch is like slow motion. Ronaldo's the only one moving in the box, anticipating what Luka Modric is going to do.
Decima is complete in Cardiff for the Spanish champions. The most successful team in the history of the competition, and the first one to retain the trophy since AC Milan did it 27 years ago. It's heartbreak for Jean-Louis.
You've been saying something that I find to be very interesting, that the butterflies in your stomach are in formation. I've never heard that before. I think it makes a lot of sense. What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
What I mean by it? Okay, so the butterflies in formation, basically it means when you have butterflies and you're feeling anxious and you have anxiety or nervous, that's when you're most powerful, I believe. And either you can, you're most powerful. So a lot of people, instead of homing this power and using it, they allow it to just consume them. There's another quote that says, a big challenge or big pressure is like a fire. It's like a raging fire. Either you can allow this fire to consume you and just take you over completely, or you can gain control of this fire and harness it, and you blow it right at your opponent like it's Dragon Ball Z style. All right, so that's what I'm trying to do. I try to get my emotions under control and use this adrenaline to my advantage.
Flying knee early.
Another big shot from the guard. Have you ever seen somebody tee off like that with punches?
Jones to the body. And it is all over! John Jones is the youngest champion in UFC history!
Wow.
Yeah. I don't care how good you are in anything. You don't have discipline, you ain't nobody.
Right.
You're nothing without discipline, because you give up under the slightest struggle without discipline.
100%.
I mean, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That is a great quote.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do that, you could be successful in anything.
You normally are. And believe that I want to be up there and anybody in the world wants me to be down. And it's all about, well, like I said before, self-belief. My whole success is from belief.
Right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele.
Affected. He said he's not looking for the Tyson who fought McNeely and Mathis. Here's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laying it on, pouring it on. Down goes Bruno.
You can't get off punches. It's a short, chopping right hand. There it is. Right on.
You look at the body. He turns his body into this punch.
At 13 years old.
At 13 years old?
13 years old. That's the deal I made.
You were crystal clear about it.
Crystal clear.
And where did inspiration come from?
The love of the game. The love of the game, the challenge. Like I would watch Magic play, I'd watch Michael play, and I would see them do these unbelievable things, and I'd say, you know, can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out. Let's find out. And so that curiosity to see where I could push this thing led me down that path, I think, right? And when I'd play to my weaknesses. I wouldn't play to my strengths. I played to my weaknesses. Because when you're playing summer basketball, there's so many games. So there's not a lot of skill work being done. So when are you going to get better, right? When you're playing in competition situations, you're only playing to your strengths. Why? Because you want to win, right? So what I would do, I was work on the things during those games that I was weak at. I weren't going to put my attention. It had to be things that I had a purpose. I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play. And anything else that was outside of that lane, I didn't have time for.
Behind his back, Kobe all the way, and he's fouled. Kobe with it now. Lakers lead 105-96. Another three.
Well, there goes Wilt. Wilt went from second to third on the list.
You know, the circulation of the blood, then the elbow, all right, then the bad finger, and then the shoulder.
Leads it the other way. Kobe off the wing. Hayward staying right with him. Bryant scores anyway.
And you see, remember what Jack...